Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to Quest for Glory 4. Meanwhile, what time is it? Near the end of the day. I think let's save. And let's pop out... Oh, do I still have garlic? No. I think I'd better get some garlic. Just to be on the safe side, get a few more cloves.
Yeah, my sad departed husband. His name was Boris. Gone 3 years now. He was such a good man.
Oh. So we want to buy a few more things quickly. Specifically some garlic. Right. A few bits of garlic just to be on the safe side. Now, it is getting late. I do like this spot. We're going to want to decide soon where we want to sleep for the night. Either in the bed in the inn, or here, or in another location that we haven't found yet. It's perhaps a bit late to go looking for that, although I do plan to go and do a little bit of hunting around. Let's look around, shall we? See what there is to be seen. Where shall I begin? In fact, let's see if we can find that garden. There are a lot of interesting places in this forest, and we'll be finding them as we go, I think. But let's start. I think I know where I am. Yes.
You have come to a beautiful garden deep within the forest. A stream flows gently in a loop around the central island. Feelings of peace and harmony permeate the area.
I like this place. Seem familiar? A haven of peace, flowers growing where everything else is somewhat unpleasant, although in all fairness we haven't seen that since we haven't seen Quest for Glory 1. But anyway, let's detect magic.
A soft, magical aura permeates the entire garden. Strong magic emanates from the fruit tree and the center of the pool in the stream. The lanterns are also magical.
Okay, so we have a couple of magical spots here. We also have this.
Someone has dug a large hole there, perhaps removing a bush or a small tree.
Funny you should mention it, because we have a bush or a small tree.
You plant the bonsai in the hole and scrape some of the rich soil around it. In moments, the bush begins to grow and blossom before your eyes.
For such is the magic of this garden.
The bonsai bush is thriving in the rich soil.
I think we'll sleep here tonight, actually. But first, now let's see. I think if we trigger...
A magical fountain has sprung up from the water. At the top is a huge tulip, its flower tightly closed.
That is lovely. I think we want to open the tulip. Yep. And then fetch the scroll.
You capture the scroll with your fetch spell. As you read the scroll, knowledge of how to cast a protection spell enters your mind. Then the scroll vanishes. Protection is a sort of magical shield which will help guard you from physical attacks.
Nice. So yes, we now have a new spell, as along with the glide spell that we got from Dr. Cranium. Naturally, this is coming from one of these gardens, one of these places of peace. We do not get any sort of violent or attacking spells. We get something that will help us in a pacifistic manner.
The fruit tree is laden with luscious-looking fruits of many kinds. It must be one of the rare mixed fruit trees.
Quite frankly, it may well be.
As you approach the tree, the fruit vanishes. Must be that low-calorie kind.
Do they come back? I think we have to go out and come back for that. Let's have a drink of water.
You take a drink of the cool water. It tastes like wild strawberries.
That does sound delicious. Pop out and pop back in. Now, can I fetch?
Your magical lasso floats towards the tree and plucks a single ripe fruit from its branches.
Excellent. A mana fruit. This unusual looking fruit came from the tree in Irana's garden. You sense a tingling sensation from the magical energy stored in it. So yes, confirmed there, this is another of the places of peace established by the Archmage Irana. And possibly, probably not her biggest. I think the one in Spielberg was bigger, but I'd say very likely the most beautiful of the lot. So keeping in mind where this is, I'm going to pop out adventuring a bit and then come back. Right, that fight with the killer attack bun done with. If I'm not much mistaken, I'm just north of a particular side quest place, and I feel that I should warn you that there is some, let's call it Lady Godiva nudity coming up. So with that in mind, let's venture forward. Yeah, I thought this is where it was.
You have a strange, disquieting feeling along with a sense of sorrow, longing, and unfulfilled desires as you near the lake. The briny lake seems to draw you towards it.
Hello there. Could you help me? This water is so cold and I need someone to help warm me.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
It is so cold here in the lake. Please, come and hold me and help me to be warm again.
Yeah, this should be very, very suspicious. A naked woman appearing in the middle of an icy lake in this sort of area, begging you to come into her and warm her up. We read about what manner of being she is, but perhaps you haven't guessed yet.
Why don't you come to my arms so that I can give you a real greeting?
I'm gonna save.
It is so cold here.
Let's see what happens if we take her up on that invitation. Get a kiss.
You wade out to the lake woman and take her in your arms. Her skin is soft but very cold.
Indeed.
The lake spirit moans softly as she holds you closer and closer and tighter, then pulls you down into the lake.
Going down, you quickly discover that you really don't know how to breathe water. Because the lady here is a Rusalka. They'll give us some detail on... I think they may have already. They give us some detail on what precisely happened to her, so I won't spoil it for those who don't know what a Rusalka is. For those who do, well, you know what happened there, I dare say.
I am the Rusalka. Please, take my hand and help me.
Mm-hmm.
If you take my hand, I'll be happy to show you what the lake is like. If you take my arms, I'll be happy to talk to you about anything you'd like.
So she's a bit of a monomaniac at this point, I'm afraid.
Please, don't leave me here so alone and cold. I need you.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing much to be done for her just yet, I think. But we'll be back. And indeed, given that we're playing as a paladin, well, it's particularly important since she's connected to one of the paladin side quests. And only a paladin can complete her side quest, in fact. Uh-oh.
You feel a chill go through you as you enter this part of the forest, as if a cold wind suddenly sprang up from nowhere.
Okay, I'm probably not up to this, but let's try it anyway. First of all, I don't know whether protection will actually help us here, but worth a shot.
You cast the protection spell. It gives you a warm, safe feeling. You see a raised mound of stones. It gives you an eerie feeling. You can tell that this is a place of death.
Yeah, I'm not sure that we're up to this, but I'm going to try anyway. Yep. Ooh. That hits hard. Okay, fine. You want spells? I have spells. Okay, that doesn't do anything to me. Lightning's pretty good. Ooh, and I'm dead. Wraith to the finish. The Wraith has sucked your life force right out of you. Should you return here in another life, you'll need to be properly protected and strike quickly. Yeah, I didn't think so.
You feel a chill go...
So let's not be here. Now, that pile of stones wasn't there during the day. Godiva by night is a dangerous place. More dangerous. Ah. Where are we?
You are deep.
Deep within the heart of the forest. I'd like to know where this is in relation to other things.
A ghostly figure floats near the center of this clearing.
Better save.
Hello. Can you help me? I seem to be lost.
You tell her you will help her.
Thank you. I'm just trying to find my way home. Can you show me the way to town? Everything is so strange. I lost my way home. Please, can you help me find my way?
Oh.
I'm trying to find my way home. I keep getting lost. Can you show me the way to town?
I don't think you'll make
The
it all the way
ghostly
there.
apparition vanishes.
But don't worry, we'll be seeing her again, I believe. I wonder if we go out and come back in.
You are somewhere in the middle of the forest.
Okay, so we're near the road. Oh, batters. Oh, I'm not quite close enough. Ah, there we go. Still getting the hang of that combat system. Alright, let's see whether the ghost is there again. Ah, excellent.
There you are. What happened to you? I thought you were going to show me the way to town.
Problem's not on my end, I'm afraid.
What's wrong?
Okay, home.
I live in town. Somewhere in town. I've got to get home. I am looking for berries. The wild blackberries should be ripe now. I want to surprise my husband with a pie.
That's
It's getting
sweet.
dark now, and I need to get home.
Yeah, well, home's going to be more of a problem than you realise.
Why are you saying that? Why are you trying to hurt me? I'm lost and I don't understand what's going on.
Indeed.
Things are so strange. Did you go away? Why are you greeting me again?
Okay, admittedly that is a little odd for me, but still,
Please don't talk so. It's bad luck to speak of the dead.
The ghostly apparition...
I'm hoping they hear me in this case.
I don't understand. Every time I try to follow you, I find myself here again. Why can't I leave this place? Why can't I go home?
It's a little heartbreaking, this. I'm guessing that this is where she died.
I can't remember. I can't even think of my own name. What's wrong with me?
You're dead.
Every time I try to go anywhere, I keep returning here. Why am I so lost? Everything is so hazy when I try to think of things. It's like trying to look at things far, far away. I should be able to remember my own home, shouldn't I? No, no, it can't be, no!
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
I imagine that was painful, but perhaps for the better. Well, we're not quite done there, but something appears to have found us. More batters. Okay. Right. Now with them out of the way, let's go back in.
I remember now. I was walking home. Something started to chase me. I tried to run. Something knocked me over and everything went black.
There we go.
I'm dead, aren't I?
Yep.
I really can't go home again. I'm just a ghost.
I wouldn't say just, but...
Forgive me my manners. It's just that I'm not used to the idea that I'm dead.
I think that's understandable.
My name was Anna. I can remember things now. But everything is like a faded dream.
Remember that name?
It seems so strange to think of myself as a ghost. Everything is blurry. There's no day or night, only this shadowy landscape. I want to go from here, but I cannot leave. I can only wait.
I think we might be able to help.
I can remember my house now. I lived beside the tall oak tree near the center of town. I've been gone so long. My poor, poor Nikolai.
Aye. Well, there's not much we can do for her just yet.
Goodbye and farewell.
My
The
thanks
ghostly
to you too.
apparition vanishes.
Right, so we have a bit more to do there. We're not quite done helping her, but for now let's get a bit of rest. Our next business, I believe, is in town. Now, see the lights are on. Let's have a rest. What is this?
You feel the sensation of floating freely in a swirling cloud of magic.
That sounds
You
beautiful.
are warm and safe, surrounded by the sound of peaceful beauty. You feel as if you are suddenly totally alive. You can remember every happy moment of your past, taste every favorite sensation, hear all the colors of the universe. This is the true joy of living.
That does sound
Suddenly,
beautiful. Oh,
you find yourself trapped by darkness. You cannot breathe. The darkness is tearing the warmth, life, and magic from your body. Pain! The agony of lungs without air, the burning cold of a body trapped in ice, the terror of helplessness as death approaches. You float, cold and lifeless. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. You wake in a cold sweat. You remember every detail of the nightmare as though it had really happened to you.
and that is why I've chosen to sleep here in most of my nights. As I said, there's another path if we sleep in the inn, but this is the way that I usually go. I considered going the other way for a change, but no, I think I prefer to do this for a Let's Play. Anyway, so I think we want to head back to town next.